Here you go. We just dropped the title.
Do that one.
Oh shit.
Hold on.
Yep. So here we are, chasing the clock one more time.
Always chasing it.
Hell yeah.
Never stop chasing it.
So Raji,
Tito.
what do you think about black holes? I'm just reading that shit.
What black holes?
Whoa.
Whoa. What? Not that one.
It's not my phone. That was not my picture.
It's not me.
All right.
It wasn't me. Okay.
What we're talking about today.
Patience.
There you go.
Now, before we get into it, I'm going to read the definition. Patience is the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. Today, that's not. I don't think anybody. I think like
today
nobody has patience.
In general, right? Like
In general, yes. In general, the country, world, whatever. Now, I'm gonna start it off. I have patience to an extent. Mm-hmm. Like I have a lot of patience. A lot. I have family members and certain people that I'm here to that say I don't. But I do.
Throw names.
Yeah. Okay, my wife.
No, God!
I don't care. She knows.
No, God,
She
please!
knows.
So what are you saying about that?
Oh, so sorry, I got lost train of thought. But no, like I have patience. I actually have a lot of patience. To an extent, you know, patience wears thin around stupidity at some point. But like so I'm gonna give my definition of patience is saying not to get angry or whatever. And you've known me for a while. Have you ever seen me get? Yeah, I am. I'm holding all the.
That's my secret, Cat. I'm always angry.
Now, I think when I get home and my kids start pissing me off, that's where my patience starts.
That's it.
Yeah. Whoop. Like that's where the patience goes. But like I said, you've known me for almost
10 years?
Almost
maybe?
10 years, maybe, yeah.
Shit, more than that, dude. Well, I don't know. Less than 10 years.
No, yeah, maybe about 10. It's been about 10.
Yeah, about 10 years.
So, I mean, through hanging out, working together, I don't think I've ever been that angry.
I think I've seen you upset, you know,
yeah,
like, or some things, but like fully angry, I'm never seen
yeah,
you,
I've contained it to an extent, like.
No, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like you out of the patient people, you're like the most patient guy. Like, one of the most patient, because I think most patient than you is probably God or something. I don't know. But yeah, no, I do agree. I do agree that you've been super fucking patient. Yeah. Now, to me, it's not that I have patience, but I know how to listen.
Yeah.
So that gives me a lot of patience.
He does.
You know?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know what it is, but everybody just comes to you. They flock to you with their problems with notepads.
Here's my credit card.
Yeah.
Take my card. You want something else, bro?
He's fucking. You're a psychiatrist and by night and shit. Oh, God.
Yeah, I fall asleep. It's like my second personality. You know, comes up.
You just sleepwalking. You're a psychiatrist.
I have a second family. Whoa.
Whoa.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
But yeah, like I think for me, which is like a good trait, is to know how to listen.
Yeah.
Know how to listen.
Yeah.
And which nowadays is like it's really hard for people to understand. It would be nice for everybody to understand. We're not talking about green.
Yeah,
understanding other people.
Yeah.
Because patience is actually a virtue that can let you put yourself in other people's shoes.
Right.
Something like that.
Yeah,
actually, so you're talking about the egg. But yeah, I think I'm not. When I get mad, I get mad. And you know. But I think since I kind of know how to listen to people, it makes me a little more patient. You know.
Yeah.
Not patient like you, but I do feel like I have a certain amount of respect for others' opinion that unless you get on my nerves. Honestly,
Yes.
Sadly,
I know.
did become
Yes.
a little more like hot wire,
Yes.
green wire. You know, like you cut the wrong one, you probably blow up.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
But yeah, I do agree that that's what we need the most right now, and that's what we don't have.
Yeah,
as
because
a society.
Oh, dude, you see it all the time. Like I think one of the main ones now is road rage because everybody's in a fucking hurry. Like nobody has.
And everybody has weapons, so
Oh,
now
yeah,
people
dude.
dying.
And that's the thing. Nobody has patience to either talk it out or just take their time to get to like I said. I think road rage is one of the biggest ones now. Is that like everybody's in a rush. Nobody's patient. Like you have to. If you're not going over 80, you're not going speed limit.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's
a big one, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like the person I ride with, she gets frustrated because I go speed limit. Like I'm not in a rush. I'm patient. Plus, because I just paid off $1,200 in tickets in order to get my license last year. So damn. Or to renew my license. So I'm not trying to do that shit again. So it's like
it wasn't your fault.
No, it wasn't. It was that guy, the guy over there. Anyways, it was cause, never mind. I was gonna say something. It wasn't gonna go well. But
no, for the camera,
no, sorry, I'll say it off camera. But yeah, like she gets frustrated because I take my time. I'm patient. I'm not in a rush. But her, fucking Dominic Toretto over here just that's what it is. That's what it is. She's bald when she drives. Muscular.
Family.
I was just about to say that. But like I said, patience is in short supply now.
Yeah.
Like everybody's so quick, so hot-headed.
You know who's sure patient now?
Who?
The kids.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dude, like it
yeah.
irritates me that we can watch a video or listen to a song and they're already changing the video. I'm like, what in the world is going on?
God,
you can't just
yes.
You can't just let it finish.
That's where my patience wears thin.
Yeah. See that there are some triggers that are going to make that's it. No more.
Yes.
Yes. Like, because I don't know. To me, like growing up, that we grew up in a different era, but Jesus Christ, have some patience.
Yes, dude. Or like
when we're on a trip. And then they're like, "Are we there yet?" Like those cars. I thought that was like a movie thing. They actually like that.
Yes, dude. Oh, are we there yet? Are we there? I just give.
I'm bored.
Yeah, I'm bored.
You have like 3 screens, 2 switches.
Dude,
phone, smartwatch.
As soon as I hear that, I take away their shit and I'm like, go read a book. Then I'll tell me how bored you are. Go outside, do something. I'm just like, fuck. But it's like, yes, dude, the same. They're so impatient. It's unreal. Well, just like when I go out or whatever, we're at a restaurant or something, and like let's say they're taking longer than usual for whatever reason, like the waiter keep, I'm sorry, it's taking minutes, or it's taking. I was like, no, you're good. Yeah, trust me, I'm fine. But you see those people like I have an example.
It's been 10 minutes, ma'am.
Oh, I have an example. Literally, not too far from here, a corner store on the corner. Or obviously, corner store on the corner. Pendejo.
Estás bien pendejo. Bien pendejo.
Like
a corner store in the middle of the road.
I was like, what the fuck am I talking about, dumbass? No, but like I'm at the corner store, and I think I went to go get a Powerade or something during break or whatever, and there's this lady getting frustrated because the lady wasn't moving fast enough. I'm just like she had to get the key to open. Oh, she was getting cigarettes. That's what it was. But the lady was doing something else. Well, the lady that was
just having the itch.
Oh yeah, dude. She was, and you could tell by her body language. I'm just like, oh sorry, I keep forgetting. Like I'm like, lady, just calm down. Like let her finish something first, man. It's like, good night, son.
Yeah, that's pretty common. One thing for sure, like when you learn to kind of, it's okay. Yeah, we're gonna be fine. Example, you go to work late. You're late.
Yeah.
What the hell are you gonna do?
Yeah. There's
you even if you drive 90 miles an hour, you're still
gonna be late.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're still gonna be late, and you're probably gonna get into something. So relax.
But that goes into play of your job being so impatient with you having a life and not understanding things happen.
Yeah.
Let's say, you rely on an actual alarm clock, not your phone. power goes out, alarm clock doesn't go off, and you just happen to wake up, and you look at your phone like, oh shit, I'm late, or your watch, like, oh fuck, you know what I mean?
You wake up in the middle of the strip club, and you don't have your alarm.
That's what I'm saying.
What are you gonna do?
You got ecstasy over here, cinnamon right there. I'm like, what the fuck? You know, shit happens.
Actually, one of my chickens' name is cinnamon. That's funny.
That's what I was talking about. The chicken.
Yeah, but patience is really truly needed. You know.
Yeah.
It's not only now. It's just always. You know.
Yeah. I think it's a good virtue to have.
You know, what I learned, and it actually happens that way. Like we said, things that are rushed or forced or implemented that way, that like you have to mandate it and all this shit, like people never really take them in as they should, because it's forced, you know.
Yeah.
So when you have the patience to let the process deal with it, like if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. If not, it's not.
Right.
Then you're like so much more cool-headed, and you think better. It's like when you have a discussion with your wife or whatever, you know. If you both hit it, you ain't gonna solve nothing. Yeah. And you ain't gonna end up like fighting even at a higher, bigger level, you know. So stuff like that, you require patience. You can't just let your emotions feel like. I don't know if you well, obviously being in car accidents, sadly, but like when you're there, you cannot really. I don't know if it was an attorney or something, but they taught me to say, like, I can't give my statement right now because of my mental state. Right. It's not right now, so I would like to do it a
later date, a later time, or whatever. Yeah.
Because truly, you don't have your full 5.
Oh yeah.
6. How many senses? Or 5 senses?
5 senses.
Oh my God! I'm thinking of the movie.
I see dead people.
6 senses.
But and that comes with the patience thing. You know, like you just gotta let yourself calm down. Calm. I think
that's actually a good example.
Yeah, it is a good example, you know. But it's like whoever, I heard this, I don't know. I mean, I got into fights, but not like I'm not a fucking street fighter and shit. You know, but
we're lovers.
We're lovers.
Not like that, but huggers.
But barely whoever has the coolest head in the fight is usually the one that wins, you know, because you know what you're doing.
And you know, it's funny you say that, because I think it was after, the month I got married, or after, whatever, we went to go sign up for a cell phone plan, whatever, you know, combine it, you know. And the guy who was helping us, he was actually an MMA fighter, you know.
Okay.
So he kind of retired or whatever, because he really wasn't growing like he thought he would. But anyways, that he said that when he was in the ring, when he fought, when he was patient, he took his time, he won, which I had to take his word for it, because I never knew the guy, like I never see videos. But he said the one time he tried to rush it, he was so impatient that that's when he was losing the fight. So that's a good example of him displaying patience and I guess calming your mind, I guess, in the situation you're in, to try to understand it better.
Okay.
If you see what I'm saying. Yeah.
So with one of the main things that I said, you know, we struggle. So we have people struggling, of course. You know. And the main thing that I say all the time is let time decide what's gonna happen. You know, right now, let's just say it's like a sandstorm right now going on. Yeah. There's nothing you can do but just to wait until the storm passes so you can keep going. Because that's one of the main things that make people do terrible things and probably like ruining their lives because they're trying to rush it, you know.
And that's when that's when bad decisions are made. Yeah.
It's let me think something real quick.
The wheels are turning.
But I'm no, I was gonna say, okay, so remember with COVID, all these people that wanted to get married and like they didn't want to cancel and all that stuff. To me, it just amazed me how You know, you can say stubborn people are,
Right,
you know, like
right.
trying to get shit done.
Yeah,
And I know they're
yeah.
already paid for stuff, but
Yeah.
there's like a real, true, terrible event going on. Like you can't really think that everybody's gonna go to the party.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like that's another example of being patient. You know, are you trying to rush it because you think he's gonna, like, if you're a girl or you're a guy, it doesn't matter. But if you think that he's gonna go with someone else, but that means he was not for you.
Yeah,
He was not
yeah,
meant for you, right?
Exactly.
So
And vice versa. It's the same shit.
yeah.
You know, of course, you know, patience is the topic. You know, we work for people who are so, it's hot, fucking hot.
I'm a strong man! Anyone in this office, take a run at me!
It needs to go now. Like that shit was, and that's the thing that pissed me off is like, okay, I'm doing something. Let me do this shit first before I rush to do this job for you. I fuck up, hit something or hit somebody. Shit's rolling everywhere. People get hurt, and that'll be on me.
Or you make a mistake, and it was your fault.
Or you forgot because we worked for people like that, like for 10 years. That shit, like it's hot. God damn, fuck, hot. I'm just like, all right, dude, but like let me finish.
Stop what you're doing. Do this. Stop what you're doing. Do that.
I got to a point where I didn't, and I remember getting a phone call from one of our associates. I was at a certain location. Hey, I need you to stop what you're doing. I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, oh, well, I got the big boss here. I was like, okay, well, tell him I said hi. Like, let me finish what I got to do first, and then I'll hop on this. I think you know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to drop something, but I'm going to drop any names.
It's pretty obvious.
Yeah. But I remember that distinctly and I think that's where I played into this thing, like, of patience. It's like he was so impatient because our big boss was supposedly there, and he was impatient, but in reality, the customer didn't really need it till the next week. But that's where it trickles down, is that somebody was impatient here. They pass that impatientness, I don't know if that's a word, to this person, then they try to pass it on to the next person. I'm like, I don't work that way. What
you're trying to say is true. You know, another thing for patience is, you know, remember, like, how did they say Rome wasn't built in 3 days or some shit?
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Okay, yeah, a day. Okay, yeah. And that's basically how it is. You know, and when you're trying to master something, when you're trying to do a skill, like You know how that happens in some, like, you know, my whole family and I, you know, with like music and instruments and stuff, and learning an instrument is so hard, you know. And I always told my kids, and actually, you know, my daughter that plays the flute and all that stuff, I told her, you know, you got to take your time, you know, because that's the best way you can actually learn and develop something better. And it's helped them, you know. And that's how it is, dude. Whenever you're trying to learn, like, you feel like everybody else is better than you and all this shit.
Yes.
But there's nothing you can do, really. You know what I'm saying?
And, you know, speaking of kids and stuff, and, you know, your daughter, you know, she still has a long way to go, but she's learning and stuff like that. You know, my kids, they like drawing. So they, you know, there's so many people on YouTube now that show you how to draw or whatever. So my youngest son, he's actually one of the better ones out of the 4 that can draw pretty good. When he started, same thing. He was so upset that he wasn't as good as this person. I told him the same thing, like, dude, you gotta take your time. You're not gonna be great overnight, you know. And I actually used the Rome was built in a day analogy, and I was like, dude, just take your time, watch your videos, and practice. And honestly, man, for 9 years old, he's actually pretty fucking good. So he's gotten better, and I think he started a few years ago, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and
he's just gonna get better.
And that's what I told him. He's like, you're just gonna get better over time. And he has the thing now where he sees something. He did it a few months ago that he saw some graffiti on the wall. He came home and then, gosh damn frog, dude. Sorry, I just snorted. But
yeah, okay,
but and I think that was a good learning point or good how can I say it? Basically a good thing for him to learn patience is taking his time and learning a skill, which he's still developing. But yeah, like, it's not everybody wants to be good now. Like I'm gonna throw another example out there. There's a YouTuber they watch. He wanted to master all these challenges in 24 hours. I'm just like, you're not really mastering anything.
No.
And that's the thing. Like, he was so impatient that, of course, you know, he did one thing one time. Okay, I got it down. Like, no, you fucking didn't, dude. It's like,
I mean, there might be an anomaly there in the universe that can actually do that, like a person that can actually learn stuff. But most commonly, in order for you to master something, you're gonna have to hold it a little bit and just keep practicing and practicing.
Yeah. Like I said, not everybody's born with the ability just to know this, right? Some people are.
Yeah,
so,
that's what I'm saying.
You know, like you said,
there's a very few, but
yeah.
There might be some people, but then again, like they might be good with this that they're trying to do, but bad with swimming, or they can't, you know, like I don't know, they can't process math, or they don't know how to spell and shit like that, you know.
Well, like one of the examples of for us is, let's say, driving. Like when we, you know, or anybody in general, like you start learning how to drive, you're impatient because you just want to go. You know, you want to go hang out with your friends or drive, or, you know, like for guys, like, oh, we're going to drive. We're going to try to pick up this chick because, oh, I'm driving, you know, shit like that. But, like, it was a skill to learn. Like, you had to be patient, especially patient in a 3-ton vehicle. You don't want to kill yourself, you know.
Yeah.
So, but, yeah, and same thing with being patient with raising a family or being married or whatever, because it's something where you basically learn on the go.
Yeah,
basically, you know what I mean. Yeah, so that's one of the examples.
Well,
I think is.
Well, that's what we were saying on the being normal. You know,
right.
Like the best case scenario and the perfect scenario for a child is to have a house with two parents, both parents, right? And have a decent life with enough money to enjoy and also survive and all that. But it's not like that. So like when we grow up, you tend to, it depends, you know, it also depends on how you grow up too.
Oh yeah.
Because like if you were handed, everything was handed to you like this, I want this, and you give it to them.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're never gonna build patience.
Oh no,
you know,
no, hell no.
You know, how many times you ask something when you were a kid and they're like, "Oh, we'll see," or sorry, we can't give it right now, but we'll see later."
Yeah.
I mean that actually helps you develop a different thing in your brain. You know, like you start learning like, shit, man, my parents don't have money, it's okay. You know, like you learn stuff like that.
And you know, and that's what I'm teaching mine too. Is that, you know. Like so I told them, you know, you bring me all A's and all B's, each report card will give you something. You know, so that's basically learning them, you know, then kind of teaching them patience, that you're not going to get everything now. You got to be patient, work towards that goal that we asked of you in order to get that prize or whatever, your reward or whatever, you know. So that's one of the patience now that I think about it, that's one of the lessons of patience that we're trying to teach them now. You know, it's like, it's not gonna, like, we're not gonna give you the shit now. Like, you got to be patient with us, because first, depending on what it is, we got to save up, pay the bills that we need to pay in order to keep the roof over our head and all that shit. You know, you know, that's what we're teaching them, is that you be patient, work towards this, and then you'll get it. You know what I mean?
And you enjoy it better, dude.
Oh yeah.
When you work hard, yeah, it's not the same when everything is handed to you. You know, it's like there are some people that are like they were blessed with help and good parents, a good life, and all that, and that's not the normality. You know, like speaking of normality, that's really rare now, unless your parents are like, you know, like loaded, steadily rich. You know, So. But yeah, and even then nowadays, unless you're a multi-millionaire, you actually have it made. But if you're a millionaire, you still not, you know, unless you keep moving.
Right.
But yeah, so to close it up, Rome wasn't built in a day, so chill the fuck out.
Take a chill pill.
Take a chill pill, Bill.
Bill, still.
But yeah, not everything is gonna come at you right away.
Yeah.
If you're driving down the beach and stuff, enjoy the ride. Remember,
take your time. Yeah.
Just remember, happiness is not the goal. Happiness is the journey, baby boy. Whoa. Damn, that was good, eh?
Goosebumps. Goosebumps.
That was good.
That was fucking good.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't expecting that one.
Well, anything else you got to say?
No, then that you fuck. I can't follow that shit. Fucking try. Don't even look this way. You killed it, man. I'm moist.
Well, here we are logging out on Chasing the Clock. I hope you like it. I hope you comment or something. Yeah, just like it or report it. I don't give a fuck. Don't report it. We're good.
I don't give a fuck.
Hearts.
Anyway. Yeah.
All right, see you next time.